In this video, I'm going to show you the bestest, fastest, and cheapest way to make your first $1,000 with AI and SEO. To get started, we're going to use Telegram and we're just going to write the word start. Then we get a message back. I'm your business starter AI agent. Let's get your new digital agency its first $1,000 client to get started. Just enter your website of the business you'd like to target and your email address. So I'll just put in a website, email address, and let's see what happens. We'll start the stopwatch and see how long it takes to return this information. Okay, so we've got the message back from Telegram that this is finished. Now we can go and take a look at the output, which is going to help us get our first $1,000 AI SEO client. From the process that was run, we get a couple of artifacts. The very first one we get is an SEO audit report. This audit report is for the URL we entered in, which was picture.com.au, and we've got a score of 72 out of 100. We'll just run through the information we get back. So, website overview, this is coming from the title tag, so it tells us a bit about the website and what they do. Next, we get the page speed performance. Now, this data here we're looking at is actually coming from Google PageSpeed API. It's the Lighthouse data. So instantly you can see what their web core vitals are and their performance and SEO score. So this is the mobile performance. It's not looking great. It probably needs a bit of work. SEO is rated as good. If we go down a bit further, we get a competitor analysis. We get some SEO opportunities, case study, and some differentiators. Then we have critical fixes, quick wins, high priority, medium priority. So the SEO audit report is designed to give a snapshot of the business, if it needs SEO work done, and how it could benefit from that type of work. So typically we would run this a few times until we find a business that has got a low overall SEO score and their website looks like it needs a little bit of work. So let's run one of those. So there's a bunch of ways you can get leads to get started, depending on your niche. The way I do it is I use Apify and the Google Maps email scraper. Super easy to use and super cheap. So to get like 100 accounting leads and you get their email address, their website, all that stuff, costs about 30 cents. And you just enter in the search terms. So I've got accounting, accountant, accountants for Melbourne. And then we get a list of data. And this is the type of data we get back. So I'll pick one of these websites, we'll run the SEO report, and then we get the second artifact and take it from there. Okay, I've selected another website. So to audit this one, we just go start. And I'll enter in the website. It's thetaxlady.com.au and my email address again, and we'll kick it off. Okay, so Telegram's finished. I'll pause this. About 2 minutes. We'll take a look at the SEO report. So this is the SEO audit report. It's just arrived in my inbox. It's for the tax lady. It's 45 out of 100. To me, that says it's worth taking a look at. All right, so as a point of reference, this is the tax lady's website. And there's nothing wrong with it, but to be honest, there's actually nothing right with it either. Even the basics, if you hover on the tab, the title says thetaxlady.com.au and home. It doesn't even say it's an accountant. So this site, from an SEO point of view, doesn't even have the most basic things going on. With that in mind, that is why we're also going to build the Tax Lady a brand new website to go with our audit report, to package it up to her and say, hey, I think we can help you and your business. So when the process runs that we kicked off with Telegram, it generates artifact 1, the SEO audit report, but it generates artifact 2, which is a complete PRD to build a new website. And the way it does this is by scraping the entire website, the Tax Lady, bringing that information in, and then getting an AI agent to actually generate a PRD to build a new version of that website, but obviously better, modern, and with all the SEO issues resolved. So with the PRD that's been generated, all we need to do is copy it, and we're going to take it over to Lovable and watch this. Just paste in the prompt that was generated and go. Okay, it's just finished and now it is rendering our new site. So here it is, and just to show you that this was done in just one AI prompt, nothing else, if we go to the settings, we can see here it says AI edits count is 1. So this entire site was built with just the PRD that was generated in Artifact 2. Now, full disclosure, I did generate another site for the tax lady before I did this video just to make sure everything was all going to work, so I can show you that. And because you can do this with just one shot, it's worth doing a couple, I think, so you can pick the best one. This was the first one it generated. I like this one, and I think this is the one I will put the link to in the email when we send it to the tax lady. And if we quickly just take a look at the original website, I think if you did an A/B test of this website versus this website, you're going to find you're going to get a lot more clicks, a lot more inquiries, even if the SEO wasn't fixed. This website just pops and it looks professional, it's up to date, and it's modern. Okay, just quickly, I'm going to run you through how this actually all works behind the scenes. There is an N8N automation. It's triggered by Telegram, which you've seen. Then it takes that website that we've entered in and it scrapes it. That's what this get details is doing. It messages the model, so it goes off to Perplexity and does some of the research. More of the research is also done here by an agent. Then we actually tap into Google's Lighthouse Page Speed API. Then we head down to the SEO Audit packaging component where we can render out a really good looking HTML email. And the final part of the process, which is shown in the green here, which is the website build PRD. What this chat model is doing is taking the entire scraped website, all the HTML, the CSS information, and it is generating a PRD document that will be able to be provided to Bolt or Lovable to produce a new modern website based on all the details of the current one. And that's a bit of the secret sauce of how we can produce a new version, a better version of the existing website. Now, if you would like to get yourself a copy of the N8N template and the instructions on how to actually set this up, just head over to the first link in the description and you can grab it there at my school community. Now, I've prepared this email template for SEO Outreach. You can take a look at it. I will leave a copy of this in the community as well if you want to use this. But something like this is what I would suggest. Key findings from the SEO Audit Report, and also pointing out that you're maybe a local developer and you've generated a new website for them to take a look at. There's a very good chance 1 in 10 of this type of approach will come back to you and say, yes, I have used this approach. And I think if you're just starting out, maybe learning the ropes, $1,000 is very reasonable for this type of service. And if you're a bit more experienced, you might be able to get between $3,000 and $10,000. So we're talking fairly serious money here for what is a scope of work that is not that difficult to deliver.